Yo, this is W Soul 13 bringing you Raid Shadow Legends, and today we're going to be talking about 2x Sacreds, right? Should you do it? Should you not do it? So now they're offering up Countess Lix and Astralon as a combo, strong arena combo. And honestly, for me, you might have Astralon already because he was a fusion champ, so you probably want to go for Countess Lix if you are going to try to go for it. So you already know my stand on this in terms of the math, right? But let's quickly recap because everybody wants to understand the math. So let's understand the math, right? So yeah, you're going to get Countess Lix. Let's take a look at this character real quick, right? Attack twice, weaken, attacks all enemies, decrease speed, and decrease turn meter. Attacks all enemies, block active skills. So that's very strong. 5 turn cooldown though. So moves run random buff from Astralon and this champ. Every time an ally receives a debuff. Yeah, so she's strong. She hits hard. But really, why are we here? So let's take a look at the chances of you getting a legendary. So it's doubled. It's from 6% going to 12%. Why is that a big deal? With a mercy system, right, under sacred shards right here, you have to break 12 of them to get a +2 increase per shard, right? So 6, you start with a base of 6%, you break 12. On your 13th shard, you get a +2%, so that's 8. 14th shard, you get another +2, so that's 10. And then on your 15th shard, you're going to get the +12. So it's like having a 15 sacred shard boost to your chances. It's amazing, honestly. Or like just raw numbers wise, it's really, really good to break your sacred during 2x. So no, even if you are going for fusions, even if you are going for summon events and things like that, 2x Sacred is still one of the best times to pull Sacreds, And now you get a little bonus chance of getting Countess Lix if you are going for her, right? If you're not, then you gotta wait. I think the next one's Astralon, though. I'm not sure. So let's do Doom Power. I mean, why not, right? We're here. Let's do Doom Tower. So I haven't done Doom Tower yet, so I've already missed out on a day. Oh, you know what? Honestly, I've been meaning to do this for a while now. And I want to put War Maiden back in Lifesteal gear. So my War Maiden is built for Arena, And it's kind of like, it's a little hard to keep her alive, in like my little F2P runs. And then the other one is we gotta dress up our boy Ninja, right? So I think Ninja, if I'm not mistaken, oopsie, what the heck? Ninja, I've already, let's put that away. Ninja, I've already got the masteries up, so I'm just gonna give him, oh, this is a good time for you to learn how to build masteries too as well, huh? So yeah, this is typically what I do with champs is I do accuracy, accuracy, accuracy to Evil Eye, right? And then the same here on this side, I go crit rate, crit damage. And I'm usually taking this right here. What is this one? Single out. So increased damage, targets with less than 40% HP. And then I'm going straight down to War Master usually. Yeah. So this is a perfectly fine way to build your champs, And then for people like Ninja, okay, so the thing with Ninja for me is I'm not so his A1 has decreased defense on it, right? But you can book it up and you can get it up to 60%. And then this one is a 5% chance of placing the HP burn, right? Can go up to 100. So, does Ninja deserve your books? In my opinion, I think yes. Right? He does deserve your books. Puts a freeze out, So he's perfect for the new boss actually that they put out. Yeah, so now would be a great time to put books in Ninja or whatever. But before you can get all the books out, right? You could take Sniper. Master Hexer is really good too, right? So for a debuffer, Master Hexer is very, very good. Yeah. And then, Life Drinker, always useful, right? So these are kind of like filler masteries, just things that you want your champ to do, augment some of his strengths, So what is this one? This one, I think that's the full HP one, right? So yeah, for general dungeon runs, Exalt and Death is not bad, right? Because you get a 10% heal every round, so pretty useful to get yourself to the boss. Cycle of Magic is also very useful. You get a chance to cool down one of your skills, So I'll probably take Cycle of Magic, and then Lasting Gifts. He does put a buff up, but it's not really that good. I'd probably take Sniper before you book him out. After you book him out, you can take Sniper off with your free reset later. So since I haven't had him book out, I'll pick Sniper. And then, finally, Exalt on Death isn't bad, right? Damage is also pretty good, so you can pick damage as well. Right? It really is up to you. I'd say I'd probably pick Exalt on Death because we're gonna use it more for Doom Tower, early Doom Tower dungeon content, right? So how do you build a ninja, right? HP, baby. So let's kind of build him. Let's kind of build him a little bit mediocre, yeah. So I'm gonna build him for around 40k HP. No attack, no defense, speed, no crit rate, accuracy. That's it. That's all I want. Okay. And let's see if we can get there. So I want HP with HP percentage. Preferably with death percentage as well. Then if we can get the triple stat, that would be great. Okay, so here's a triple stat ring. Okay, so I'll pick that one. Let's pick that up. We can upgrade it to maybe 8. I'm already pretty far ahead in the game, so my Great Hall can carry me some. Yeah, so this is how you build for champs, right? You want thresholds rather than, oh, this is the best piece of gear I want to put on him. You want to hit numbers, That's what RPGs are about. That's what these games are about, right? So 40k HP is a pretty good number to try to hit for. When you're first starting out, 30k is actually more reasonable, So let's go to the neck real quick. All right, so for neck, you really want accuracy on your neck. So anything with accuracy on it, right? So preferably you're picking HP first, right? And then you just want accuracy on, So whichever necklace you can get with accuracy on it, this one's pretty good. You could probably switch it over to attack or defense or whatever you need, right? So let's take why don't we take the primary stat off. Let's see what's available for me. What is this? Def with accuracy. So you're looking for accuracy and crit damage if you can, right? If you can. If you can't, then that's fine. So something like this: accuracy, resistance, crit damage. This one's pretty good. This one's okay too. All right, so I'll probably pick this one. And let's upgrade it to something like 8. So the reason why I'm not really upgrading the 12 yet is because 1, it takes too long. And 2, I want to build him kind of like minimum, just to see how well he does in Doom Power and against that new boss that a lot of people have been having a hard time against, you know, even in normal. It's crazy how Polarium has put out this boss that a chunk of people can't beat on normal. I think he's a stage 10 boss too, the Rhino Bomb Champ. So we'll see what's up. You know, we'll fight him on auto, and we'll see what's up. Oh, God. This interface, bro. For reals. This interface is annoying as heck. Alright, so yes, I understand the frustration of playing Raid because the interface is quite bad. Quite bad. So yeah, obviously you want accuracy banner here, right? But really, what you want here is substat of speed, you know? So you click on banner, substat speed, and what you really want here is anything with speed on it, you know? Preferably an accuracy banner with speed on it, right? So for my particular purposes, I'll just build him like I'm gonna build him the way I want to build him, but you know. See, this one's pretty good because it's got HP percentage and speed, a little bit of depth. So that's actually not bad. Alright, so I'll probably pick this one. And then let's do some upgrading. Just 8 is fine. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna try to clear this accuracy over 200, you know. But it's 10 accuracy per level of dungeon you're doing. So, you know, at 16, you just need 160, all that stuff. What does Ninja actually do for you, though? Right? So it's like, one of the many questions I get is, why is Ninja useful? And the answer is, he actually functions more like a poisoner. So he does a lot of damage against clan boss. He's a boss killer, even for dragons, you know. So he functions more like a boss killer. So we're gonna do HP percentage on gloves and chest. One of them can be def percentage too. That's not a problem. But for me, I'll try to put it on HP percentage, and hopefully I can find some. Okay, here's an uncommon 16 one with accuracy. Alright, so I've already built that before. Probably I had it on my Kale. Okay, this one's pretty good. It's got lots of offensive stats on it for a... So we're going to put that up to 8. Yeah, so if you're starting out the game and you've been farming campaign gear, a 5-star common or uncommon glove or chest with the right primary stat when you're first starting out in the game is perfectly fine. Same thing with boots, you know. So really, where you can get kind of like fancier with your builds is on the top row right here, the weapon, the helmet, and the shield. Because they don't need to roll primary stats, so you don't have to worry about that, right? Now I want speed boots, you know. So for speed boots, I do want 16. So yeah, here I've leveled up a 4-star 16. to 16 before when I first started on the game, you know. Perfectly reasonable. This one's a 6-star, right? Double resist roll, pretty bad. So this one's really good. Lots of accuracy on this one, so yeah. There, we've already hit our 200 mark. So once you've hit the 200 mark, honestly, we're done building him, right? So we don't even need these top parts. So we're just gonna put some filler items on the top part because I think we've already hit the stat thresholds, except for speed. The speed, you want the speed to be 160. So we're just looking for speed. Speed. God damn it. Swear to God, man. Alright, so let's build one. Oh, here's a good one. I think with speed on it. I just want to hit 170 speed. So we're going to click on that, get some more speed. What about this? Speed and crit damage. Okay, this one's not bad. So we're very close. We're very close. Maybe we need a little bit more speed. Alright, so let's pick this one. Yeah, so we're very close to hitting that 170 mark. Oh, you know what? Let's pick speed sets. Did I click on helmet or no? I did not. There we go. There we go. So yeah, you're gonna be building like this when you first start the game. So it's gonna be speed sets or perception gear. You know, perception gear is the best. So this should allow you to break the perception gear as your secondary set. Should allow you to break the. Here we go. Should allow you to break the 200 mark, right? Or get really, really close to it. Especially if you pull an accuracy banner. And even if you don't, you know, you get some speed, you get some accuracy. So that's really, really good. But a lot of people are going to be building for speed sets as well. So we can do that. Let's do some speed sets. This one's fine. This one's fine. We'll probably pick this one. And then I might ditch a weapon. Here's a 4-star one. Oh, this one's pretty cool. It's a 4-star with triple crit rate and some speed on it. Alright, this should get us over 170. Alright, 179. Great. So that is a wonderful speed to put. So let's review the stats real quick. So I got him on 40k HP, 200 accuracy, 179 speed. So this is just for demonstration purposes, right? So obviously I can jack those stats up way higher. I'm just doing it to kind of like demonstrate. And then War Maiden, you know what? It's taking too freaking long to dress people up now. I don't know why. So yeah, instead of so I've already done a no legendary run. All right, and it's in my video somewhere. But you know what? If you want to see what that team looked like, it starts with the F2P Trinity, right? So which is going to be Haikatun, Starter, and War Maiden. So it's Starter, Starter, War Maiden, then Haikatun, right? You probably want speed for the aura, but if you're dying all the time, you can put your starter up as the aura. Doesn't really matter. You know, it depends more on what you need, right? And then, who did I use for fillers? I think I used Armiger and Zephyr Sniper for the fillers, you know. So Armiger is just great. Everybody should build one, honestly, when they're first starting out in the game. Zephyr Sniper is also great, and even though everybody might not build one, it could still be a good idea because you're gonna need a tank for spiders at some point, even if you do pull a win condition like AoE HP burn. So here we go. Just gonna show you how well the team runs on normal Doom Tower, right? So it's really good for just clearing waves and stuff. Yeah, this team could definitely get you to at least level 40. Barring on some swaps for the bosses, right? So that's the thing really is the swaps for the bosses, right? So that's just going to take time, honestly. The reason why I did that is just to show that you don't really need a top tier team to get through the early parts of Doom Tower. Like, whatever it is you got, just run it, you know? So yeah, the reason why the F2P Trinity works is because War Maiden takes defenses down, Kale wipes out the rest of the team, then Haikatoon keeps your team in the flow, you know? Boosting and decreasing turn meter for the enemies, yeah, stuff like that. So what's gonna happen when we put Ninja in? So you can sub in Ninja for whoever you want. Zephyr Sniper is probably the one that needs to get subbed in for. So another one you could put up, honestly, is somebody like Shield Guard as a campaign farmer later on because he's fast. But you don't really want to do this until way later, you know. So it kind of defeats the purpose of bringing up a shield guard early in the game because your campaign farmer, frankly, has got to be your starter champ, you know. That's the reason why the starter is better to level up first than ninja. So there's another question floating around like, who should I level up first, starter or ninja? Answer is starter because your starter can farm campaign very efficiently compared to ninja, you know. That's it. So yeah, so with Ninja, you get a lot of additional power to the team. You know, let's see how hard Ninja hits actually. Yeah, my War Maiden hits hard, bro. So yeah, that's it. You get an AoE freeze, right? And then you get some extra decreased defense with his A1. You know, Ninja's strong, bro. Ninja really is strong. He definitely deserves to be up here. So the other thing, honestly, that Zephyr Sniper brings to your team is not only that AoE hit, but she does bring continuous heals. So in an odd way, she complements your team very well, even in like dungeon runs, because she has an AoE A1, and you can put something like stun set on her, or provoke set, or day set, or something. But usually you're gonna put her on lifesteal set, you know. So try not to get too fancy, right? So just put everybody on lifesteal set, accuracy set, speed set, or perception gear, you know. Here, let's try it out with Zephyr Sniper now, right? So the other reason why Zephyr Sniper is not bad, and it's actually quite amazing, is because she puts continuous heals out, and her A1 actually locks down enemy skills for a turn. I think it puts an extra cooldown, increased cooldown. Let's see what's up. So yeah, once you get into this like 170 plus speed for everybody, and then your speed champ is over 200 speed, you just outrun the enemy teams, you know, and you just like, you can live through all the things they do. So let's say they put debuffs on, you don't need a cleanse because you're taking 2 turns, so they're 1 turn, and you're just gonna burn through their debuffs, right? And if you need healing, well, the more turns you take, the more times you hit, the more lifesteal HP you gain back, you know, preferably with Life Drinker as well, right? to pick you up a little bit more, especially when you get below half health. Yeah, see that increased cooldown coming from Zephyr Sniper? It's really good. It's really, really good. Even though the percentages are low, it doesn't matter because it's really, really good. And you're going to be building here for resist, resist, and wow, they're putting block damage up in the first 10 stages. Kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy, right? So yeah, buff removal is also another important component of Doom Tower. See, this is where my War Maiden isn't very good for Doom Tower right now because I don't have her on lifesteal set, you know? And there are gonna be situations where she's gonna die. Even in boss fights, even in waves like this. This is actually unbelievable for me. They put a Rosh card team on the first 10 levels of Doom Tower. I mean, come on now, player. We're trying to prove here that some people want to spend, 5 minutes on, what stage is this? Stage 4 of Doom Tower? Yeah. So these guys are mostly just stalling, you know. So yeah, War Maiden's dead. Unfortunately, R.I.P. War Maiden, you know. You want yours in lifesteal set at first. Mine is built for arena now, but you know I don't even use my High Katoon team for arena anymore. So it's a control team with all right. So yeah, the team can work. Honestly, you don't really need a lot of reasons to run a better team than this in the first few levels of Doom Tower. The first few levels of Doom Tower is meant to be kind of like fluff, you know, like you're progressing in dragons or even like Minnow, and you can do the first 10, 20 levels, right? That's good. It's good for the new player. You get some rewards. You get to feel like, okay, all right. If I'm building the right way, or even if you aren't building the right way, honestly, you're gonna get progression on Doom Tower. What I'm trying to tell you is, if you do build the right way, though, you could take that early gains a lot further out than you can, you know? And it makes a big difference. It really does, because think about it. Doom Tower resets every month, and every month, the deeper you get into Doom Tower, the more free resources you get. So those free resources, like over 3 months, right? Or I think the better time perspective for raid is the 6 month mark, because at the 6 month mark you're gonna be getting Seal of the Drakes, and then you're gonna be very close to getting Drekstar, you know. So once you build Seal of the Drakes and Drekstar, really the content is kind of like wide open for you, you know. If up until that point you still haven't gotten to stage 20 dungeons, then Syl and Drekstar could be the missing pieces for you to get to stage 20 for those dungeons that you're not able to get through to stage 20. And then even later on at month 9 you get Vizix. So Vizix used to be this giant joke of a champ, but now she's amazing, you know. And what I do is, it's kind of like a 9-month plan to get you from the F2P Trinity to a legendary version of the F2P Trinity. So you're going to be starting with, you know, High Katoon, your starter, and War Maiden, right? So it's starter, War Maiden, High Katoon. That is the F2P Trinity. That team brings speed boosting. It brings AoE decreased defense, and then nuking. Also poisons if you pick Kale, right? If you didn't pick Kale, that's fine. Honestly, it's still really good. AoE damage is really good early in the game. And the starters all hit really, really hard for rares, you know. And then when you get to month 9, you're going to be building So that F2P Trinity actually has 2 auras as well. So you can pick an HP aura from your champ, and then a speed aura from High Katoon. Most of the time you're going to be picking the speed aura, because, you know, speed is harder to build for the game. Right. And then at month 9, you're going to be able to progress to the legendary version of the F2P Trinity, which is going to be Drekstar, Seal of the Drakes, and Vizix. So Drexstar, actually, the most important thing he brings for your endgame Doom Tower teams specifically, but also just your teams in general, is a plus 70 accuracy aura in all battles. It's really strong. So you don't have to worry about building for accuracy in your teams, you know, which is which might not matter as much, especially once you get to month 9, because you're gonna get accuracy banners, you're gonna get really good perception sets by then, you're gonna get lifesteal set with accuracy in it, you're gonna get regen set with accuracy in it, immortal set, stun set, you know, so there's not really much point, right, for the stage 20 dungeons by month 9 to get the plus 70 aura, because you're only shooting for 200. But when you hit Doom Tower and you want 250, 300 accuracy, you know, that plus 70 is really going to come in handy. And then HP burn actually is the way you kill Doom Tower waves later on in the game. So once you hit, like, I think past stage 40 maybe in hard Doom Tower, the waves start to bog you down. It takes you forever to get through the waves. And the more turns you take against the waves, the more chance they get to do their thing against you. So to speed up the clock, you're going to want HP burn, because it's like a percentage damage and it hits the whole enemy team every tick, right? That's where Drexar comes in. So what kind of upgrades do you get from going from the early game F2P Trinity to the legendary version? So you get a plus 70 aura, you get control built in now because Drexstar is going to do an AoE provoke. You get HP burn, so now you have a win condition for Doom Tower, spiders, stuff like that. You know, although getting Drexstar to be a win condition for spiders is a bit of a challenge. It's possible, it's just a bit of a challenge. And then with Physics, you're adding more control, you know. So what do you really want later on versus early game? Early in the game, you just want kind of like damage, and then your carry aspect, so the healing aspect, the keeping your team alive part of the game, is just gonna be War Master procs and lifesteal gear. That's it. And then lots of speed, so you take multiple turns, so you hit more, you heal back. That's kind of like the theory early game. Once you get later in the game, you need actual healing. You know, you're not gonna get by with just lifesteal and procs and leech. You need actual healing. That's where Seal of the Drakes come in. Seal of the Drakes comes in, gives you healing, gives you revive, gives you extra speed, and eventually you're gonna want her on a relentless set, because you can have these devastating sequences where your team is below half health and still takes 3 turns in a row, you're up 30% health, and everybody's stunned on the other side, you know. So it's Syl is really strong in relentless set, yeah. So you want her in relentless set eventually, but immortal set's great. Just getting her speed up, frankly, is pretty good, you know. Stun set, you know, a bit of an overkill, but yeah, you can put her on stun set as well. You can give her fearsome presence. She's really strong. And then the other side is also Physics. Physics combines a AoE provoke and ally protect with Armiger's A1, right? So think about Armiger's A1, why it's so good. Every hit reduces turn meter by 30%. So it's really strong in the stage 20 bosses, right? And Physics basically does that if you book her out. I mean, that the books are expensive, right? So these are 3 champs that you're going to want to book at some point, except maybe Drexstar. Maybe you can get away with no books on Drexstar, but yeah, Syl and Physics need books to reach their maximum potential. And Physics combines Armiger with an AoE stunner, AoE provoker, which can also be a stunner if you put her on stun set. So stun set is really good on Physics. I do suggest you put her on stun set. And that's it. I think really what what separates Raid from other games, in my opinion. What separates it is kind of like the hype around it and a lot of people misunderstanding how to play the game. So there's like this giant swath of players that totally misunderstand how to play the game, you know. And honestly, that gets frustrating. So you're playing a game, you think you're putting up the right champs, and they all suck. And it's not working out as well as you want it to work out. So, you know, this is where people like me come in, right? So, hi, baby. Morning. Come on, my daddy. Come on, my daddy. What? You're shy. My baby just woke up. Anyways, you know. So, what's the point really of people like me making these guides, or you know? My particular skill set is really geared towards F2P playing. So, you know, the content creators, yeah, of course, they'll say, oh, F2P friendly, F2P friendly. Believe it or not, the most F2P friendly content creator, for me, personally, is actually Stu Gaming. And people are going to be like, oh, his Great Hall is too crazy. I remember back when I tried to beat Spiders 20 without AoE HP Burn, Cold Heart, or Miscreated Monster, or Counterattack like Valkyrie. It was actually Stu Gaming that inspired me to do it. And I remember my clanmates telling me, oh my god, this was before I joined this clan. This is my first clan. This clan now, they're super supportive. But yeah, my clanmates before, they were like, oh, you're never gonna make it. His Great Hall is too crazy. It's gonna take years for you to catch up. Well, it took less than a year, for sure. I mean, it took more than 6 months. I think it took like 8 months to break through, but it's doable. That's the point, right? So, Bomb Boss, we're gonna try F2P Trinity, see what happens. I think F2P Trinity is gonna be a spectacular flop because every time I put boost on, I guess, it triggers a bomb or whatever. So let's see, let's put Ninja in there. And then I think you can't decrease turn meter on this one. So maybe we'll put Zephyr Sniper instead of Armiger. So let's put Zephyr Sniper. What am I missing? Oh, Haikatoon. Okay. Let's put Haikatoon in there. Let's see what happens. See what happens. So this is my first time fighting this boss, and I've heard reports of people unable to beat him at level 10 normal, which is pretty nuts, right? So if that's the case, if I can't beat it with a team like this, then this might be the first non-F2P friendly iteration of Doom Tower they've ever done. So the past two versions of Doom Tower, while the bosses were hard, especially once you get the Scarab King, you know, so you're going to have to build specifically for Scarab King. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. So the bomb is up. Okay. Alright. So every time I decrease turn meter, bomb goes up. Okay. Looks like, am I gonna do it? Nope. Bonk. That's a lot of bombs, yo. I see why new players are having a hard time with this. Really. You need a lot of damage. Okay, so... Wow. Wow. That is pretty crazy. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate right there. I don't think new players can beat this boss. I mean, You need damage. So it looks like the way to get through this boss early in the game is with damage. Right. That is disgusting. Really. Really, really gross. Let's try it again. Same team probably. Yeah. Maybe we can replace. Is that for a sniper? I can't decrease turn meter though. All right. Let's try Armiger. I know the turn meter puts out bombs. Yeah. So you're like, why put out more bombs? Because we're gonna try to beat the boss before the bombs go off. That's gonna be the strategy. Let's see if it works. So, alright, what the hell is this? Ninja shit. Oh, Ninja has that freeze. I need to save that freeze for the boss. So let's save that freeze for the boss. Kaboom. Damn. Yeah, my team hits hard. Yeah, this definitely is not quote unquote F2P friendly right now because my team is kind of like built for the end game, you know. So this is possible maybe around month 6, I'd say. So you want to save. Okay, so if you're going up against this boss, you want to save Ninja's freeze, right? So we're gonna try to put as many bombs out as we can, and we're gonna throw the freeze out. That is gonna be the strategy. Hopefully by then. Alright, so we're just gonna A1 our way through this guy until we get to the boss. Alright, so the boss. Damn, horrible. So, let's see what happens when we speed boost. Okay, so that's good. So we're gonna put decrease defense on. That's great. We're just gonna A1, heal some damage. Okay, AOE. I'm gonna save that when we put the bombs out. And then we're gonna later rest. Yeah, later rest is so strong, bro. And then let's try to see if we can put decrease speed on. Alright, so minions are out. Bombs are out. Okay. So early on, the bombs doesn't seem to hit that hard. The bombs from the boss. It's these little bomb things that he puts out. Those are the ones that hit hard. I wonder if we can just get rid of the mask they pop out. No, I think we just deal straight damage, right? So let's deal some straight damage. Okay. Are they immune or something? What the hell? Okay. Let's see if we can. Oh, okay. So yeah, it does work. Decrease turn meter does work, but you get a stun out. That sucks. Okay, so it looks like I've dealt enough damage to beat the boss, but yeah, pretty horrible. Honestly, that's terrible, yo. That really is terrible. I want to try it again. Let's try it again. I want to see what happens when I freeze the bombs. It's the same thing. Smack. Easy money. Haikatoon's so good, dude. I love Haikatoon. Haikatoon is one of the best champs in the game. Honestly, a lot of people poop on her early on because she ain't no apothecary. Well, one, it's getting a lot harder to draw a specific rare now in the game. You know, if you guys aren't aware of that because of how diluted the rare pool is now, well, if you're gonna be hoping to draw apothecary in the first 30 days, that's kind of like hitting the lottery now, to be honest. Before it was kind of like hitting a scratch card, you know, like, oh yeah, I got $10 from the scratch card, which is apothecary. But now, if you pull apothecary in the first 30 days, you hit the jackpot, baby. All right, so we're gonna bump the speed up. All right, put the defense down like we did before. So we're gonna save that freeze move when he puts the bombs out. All right, so decrease turn meter puts bombs out and puts bombs on me. We're gonna later rest. All right. Then we're gonna let's try to put. This is why high Katoon is money. Decrease speed on that A1. So money, bruh. So money, bruh. It's really, really good. All right. Let's see what happens if we land a freeze. What happened? Did I not land a freeze? What the hell happened? What did I do? What's supposed to happen if I put the freeze on? Bommal receives 200% more damage from bomb debuffs. That's disgusting. Let's take a look at what the dread bombs can do. Yeah, this is just me kind of like, dicking around now. Anyways, I wonder why. Did I misunderstand how Ninja's freeze works? I have to look. Yeah, you can actually turn meter lock him, contrary to popular belief. Turn meter lock him and then just take the bombs out. Take him out before the bombs go off. It's doable, but honestly, I think it's too hard. It's too hard for starting players. That's definitely not what you want to do. Let's take a look at Ninja real quick, just to see if I misunderstood how freeze works. Did I misunderstand how that freeze works, or what? Attacks all enemies, 70% chance placing the freeze debuff when targeting a boss will only attack the boss. Oh, 50% decrease cooldown of heal burn. Damn. Damn. You boys up for another run? Let's do another run. See what happens. This is ridiculous. Actually, this is probably the most ridiculous boss they've ever put out. And they need to tune this for normal. People need to be able to beat normal Doom Tower, bruh. That's just, I mean, does that even need to be said out loud? That normal Doom Tower should be within reach, you know? They shouldn't gatekeep on normal. Gatekeeping on hard is perfectly rational because you want something for the uber long-term players to shoot for. Yeah, great. But on normal, though, you plainly just want players, getting resources and doing all this stuff on normal, right? You don't want them not being able to get the resources here, feel like their account is progressing. Also, that feeling, that's kind of like why you play RPGs, right? Because of that feeling of progressing your champs. All right, let's freaking go right now. Decrease defense. Let's see if it works. Kind of works the way I think it should work. So we're not gonna decrease his turn meter yet. Are we gonna let him have a turn? Let's see. Decrease turn meter. Okay, so took a turn, put the bombs on. Okay, kind of bad. So he took the decreased defense away. Also kind of bad. All right, so I did get the freeze again. Why? Very interesting. Yeah, those stuns, man. Those stuns hurt. Let's make sure it doesn't take a turn. Up, one more. Are we gonna clutch it? No, we're not gonna clutch. Oh, yeah. Okay, we clutched it. Alright, well. Annoying. Very annoying. Very annoying boss. This might be the most annoying boss they've ever done. My god. The hell? Reward info. How do we pull up the data for the champs? I forgot how to do it. Anyways, I probably need to study him a little bit more just to understand what the hell he does. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What are my boys doing? Yeah, they're just blasting him to smithereens, basically. Huh. Well, this team can beat some endgame teams in terms of just how fast you kill him. So it's actually pretty cool. So yeah, the team has power for sure. Anyways, I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer on this normal Doom Tower run because honestly, I think most people are gonna be stuck here, which kind of sucks. But we'll see how far we can go with this team. Spoiler alert: I think I'll be able to finish Doom Tower with a team like this, but we'll see. I may need to add something fresh. So I'll see you guys later. Adios.